I'd like to welcome everybody to the Barnesville Sports Arena tonight for the Section 8AA and Hartle Lakes girls basketball. Let's call it a clash between the Pelican Rapids Vikings and the Barnesville Trojans. Pelican Rapids enters tonight's contest with a record of 19-2, a 9-1 conference record in the Hartle Lakes, and a section record of 9-2. On the season, Pelicans averaging 60.1 points per game while giving up 46.3. So very solid there, scoring about 14 more points per game than giving up. There's a reason, that's the main reason you're probably 19-2. Their QRF rating, which we know to be that quality ratings formula used for the playoffs, it's 102.7, which ranks as 21st in the state for AA in Minnesota. And you know what? They've won 8 in a row. So they are playing great basketball right now. And 21 games in with 5 games to go. This is right where Coach Korf and the Vikings want to be. For Barnesville, they entered tonight's contest with a record of 13-6, a 7-2 conference record, a 10-1 section record, and on the season they're averaging 61.8 points per game while giving up 58.9. So, there's a reason probably you see the 13-6 is because that points per game and give up, they're a lot closer than Pelicans. But Barnesville's QRF on the year is 106.4, which is 16th best in Class AA. And something for Barnesville to know is that they are 6-1 on their home court this year. So they play better at home than they do on the road. I really can't stress the importance of this game enough to you guys. Currently, Pelican leads the conference with 1 conference loss. Sitting for a tie at second is Barnesville and Perm with 2 conference losses. So if Pelican were to lose tonight, you're looking at a 3-way tie at the top of the conference, which would be fun to try to figure out at the end of the year if that's how it stayed. If playoffs started today, you would see Barnesville be the 1 seed with Perm being the 2 and Pelican the 3. So Pelican has a lot to play for right now where they could jump Barnesville, maybe even get up above Perm because they still have Perm left. So there's so much on the line tonight for both teams with conference implications and Section 8AA implications. So I think we're in for a real treat. It's Giving Hearts Day game here for us in Barnesville. It's read out. There's a silent auction going on until halftime. So it's a great night. Pep band is playing. Here's voice Jedediah Johnson of the Trojans going to give some pregame announcements. I will give way to him and the music and the band for the national anthem and starting lineups. I have to go run our spotlight for our little kids and varsity girls. So with this, I'm going to set my headset down, but just know that we are in for a doozy tonight. It's 2 very good teams with a lot on the line for both teams tonight. Hope you guys enjoy.
Please encourage players and coaches with positive comments and actions. What you do and say during the contest reflects on your team, your school, and your community. Enjoy the game by being a good sport. The officials for tonight's game are from the Lake Magazine Officials Association. They are Mike Polis, Chris Heisey, and Ryan Weiser. These individuals are represented by the Minnesota State High School League. Officials play an important role in every contest. Without officials, we cannot have games. We ask that you continue to show your appreciation throughout the game by showing great sportsmanship. let's meet the starting lineups. First, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Number 13, Morgan Ford. Number 23, Grace Backstrom. Number 33, Anna Boyson. Number 34, Claudia Garat. And number 44, Ellie Wells. The Vikings are coached by Brian Ford. Assistant coaches are Cody Schaefer, Amanda Bell, and Bowen Kirkwood. We have some special introductions tonight, so let's make some noise as we introduce your 5th and 6th grade Lady Trojans basketball team. First, for the 5th grade, number 1, Charlie Durinsky. Number 2, Ava Sizer. Number 4, Kennedy Schwartz. Number 6, Henry Hansen. Number 7, Ellie Carey. Number 8, Emily Solon. Number 9, Madison Winkler. Number 11, Ellie Rasmussen. Number 12, Reagan Willard. Number 13, Riley Simon. Number 14, Claire Sheeran. Number 15, Liv Schmitz. Number 20, Jalen Lamar. And number 45, Laura Axman. And now for the 6th grade, number 1, Mariah Bird. Number 2, Alexis Halverson. Number 3, Alan Bontes. Number 4, Mike Haskell. Number 5, Bree House. Number 7, Campbell Bird. Number 8, Layton Solon. Number 9, Addison Anderson. Number 10, Madison Pendler. Number 11, Alan Rogic. Number 12, Hallie Olsen. Number 13, Cassidy Ross. Number 14, Addison Harden. Number 17, Haley Quick. Number 18, Madison Lowers. Number 23, Carly Orbick. Number 24, Piper Hendrickson. And number 32, Lauren Peterson. All right, Barnesville fans, it's time to get excited as we introduce your Lady Trojans. Number 2, a 5'4" senior, Kennedy Gray. Number 4, a 5'3" junior, Sophie Frederick. Number 23, a 5'8" junior, Abby John. Number 24, a 5'8" junior, Alexis
All right, fast start by the Trojans with a 3 by the senior, number 2, Kennedy Gray. Turnover Vikings. John will bring it up for the Trojans. Gets it to Gray again, but she travels. A little too much thinking. I think she just should have shot that one. She'd already made one. Was in rhythm. So, Korf will bring it up. Morgan Korf, your 5'7" sophomore for the Vikings. Gets it over to number 23, Grace Backstrom. Back up top to Roysum. And you know the thing about Pelican is they're going to be disciplined. They're not going to beat themselves. They're going to do things right. Deflection by Sophie Frederick. Gets it ahead to Abby John. She'll look to push. She wants to run. Nice move. Got a little too deep under the basket. Layup no good. Here comes Korf for the Vikings. She'll take a 3 of her own. That one's no good. Fight for the board. One by the Vikings. Back to Korf. She'll try another one. That one's also no good. Fight for the board. One by the Vikings, number 34, Claudia Garaf. And that 3, another 3 by the Vikings. Backstrom's 3 is no good. Good crowd here tonight, as we said, for Giving Hearts Day. Lots of energy. John will bring it up, gets to Haft, swings it over to Gray. Short corner, Fallingstead. Gray, look to drive, kicks it to Haft. Haft looking to set a screen for John. Over to Gray, near corner. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it to Haft. Haft will look to drive. Kicks it to Gray, who's had the hot hand so far. No good. Fight for the board. Won by Fallingstead. Saved to Gray. Gets it to John. And that's a shot clock violation. Gray's shot attempt did not hit the rim, so good D there by the Vikings. 1 minute and 52 seconds into the game. Trojans lead 3-0. Korf, near corner, defended by Gray. Comes that screen from Welch. Welch is a good player of her own, right? She drives, kicks it. Roysum, nothing there. Backstrom decides against it. Back up top now to Korf, defended by Gray. Looking to inside to Welch, nothing there. Wraps it around. Decides against it. Korf's going to launch a 3. That one's good. Korf ties the game up at 3. 15:30 to play. Shot no good by Abby John. Here come the Vikings. They'll look to push. Korf stolen by John. She's going to run. Try to use her speed here. Bumped by Welch, and she'll go to the line for 2. And that's the Trojans' game right there. They want to get out and run. Welch is first, team's first. John to the line for 2. First one's good. Trojans lead 4-3, 15-14 to play. Good turnout here by Pelican Rapids student section as well. A lot of home games this year. We haven't seen many visiting student sections. John's second free throw is up and good. And all that does is just adds to the environment here. Korf brings it up for the Vikings. Looking for a screen from Welch. Nice show by Haft. Roysum near corner. She'll drive baseline. Cut off by Fallingstead. Kicks it over to Backstrom. She'll let one fly. That one's no good. Claudia Garaf with the rebound. She's been all over in those loose balls. Korf's going to let one launch. No good. Fight for the board. Back tap by Backstrom. Garaf with it. As I just said, Claudia Garaf does a lot of the little things. She's making those hustle plays. Second chance points, which can be a deciding factor in a close game like this. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Garaf has it. Kicks it over to Roysum. She'll drive middle. Cut off. Deflected by John, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Bryce Stoka over in the corner giving that head tap, letting everybody know that's a shot clock violation. Bryce does a great job. He's the manager for the boys basketball team here in Barnesville. Very involved. Trojans moving the ball around. Here comes a screen. Oh, decides against it. Double screen. Haft decides against it. Frederick, who is a shooter. More of that traditional spot-up shooter, where she's going to want her teammates to create that shot forward. Tell you what, Garaf doing a nice job on John. Swings it over to Gray. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Good defense by Roysum. We got ourselves a travel. Vikings will bring it up, trailing 5-3, 13:56 to play. Korf has it, defended by Gray. Comes a little screen. Backstrom, nothing there. Good defense by the Trojans. Fight for the ball, and we're going to get a jump ball. Good effort by Abby John and number 23, Grace Backstrom. Got some substitutions into the game. Annika Cassette for the Trojans. And then number 20, Ariana Hovland, a 5'6" freshman. Korf's going to be defended by Cassette. Gets it over to Welch. Welch, oh, good show, by John. Welch kicks it to Roysum. Her three's up, no good. And that one's going to go out of bounds. Trojans will take possession here, leading 5-3. Coach Korf calling out some plays for the defense, or maybe just emphasizing something. John gets it over to Cassette. Comes that back pick for John. Fights through that contact. Layup no good, but that fall will go on number 33, Anna Roysum. Her first, team second. John to the line for 2. First free throw is short. Four minutes and 45 seconds in the game. Trojans lead 6-3. Korf will bring it up for the Vikings, defended by Cassette. Looking inside. They're not even guarding. They weren't even guarding Claudia Garaf inside. So a little interesting defense here by the Trojans, where you see Abby John and they're face guarding Korf, and what a finish by number 44, Ellie Welch. Good play by her. Put the pressure on Lexi Hafe there, and she gets called for the body foul. So Welch to the line to complete the good old classic three-point play to tie the game up. Her free throw's good. 6-6, 12:56 to play. Cassette near corner, looks inside to Hafe, nothing there. She'll drive middle. Misread the defense there. Korf calling out a play. I like that, a little muddle huddle there. Smart play by him. Korf will bring it up. Going to be defended by Cassette. So what you can see is John is sort of just sitting. It's almost like I don't know, we're going to keep watching this, but Cassette guarding. So double team there. Gets it into Claudia, who tries to get it to Welch. Stolen by the Trojans. John will look to push, crosses over. Fights through that contact, and that layup's good. Trojans lead 8-6. And it's going to be a travel. Looks like there could have been some contact there, but the ref's going to let him play. Good effort by Korf, but they call her for a travel. Turnover Vikings. Substitutions for the Trojans. Number 15, Macy Cassette, and number 22, Auburn Hintz. Trojans lead 8-6, 12 minutes to play first half. Comes that screen for Cassette. Gets back up top to John. And if you followed the Trojans at all this year, the Trojans go as Abby goes. Cassette, her three is no good. Fight for the board. And it looks like it might be deflected out of bounds off Annika Cassette. Vikings will take it, trailing 8-6. 11:42 to play, first half. Comes that screen from Claudia. Looking inside for Welch, who's got position. Go for the double, but somehow gets in the hands of Hovland. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Welch doing a good job inside, getting position on Fallinstead. Trying to get it inside to her. Trojan looking for a 5-second call. Welch, 6 seconds on the shot clock. Cassette steals it. Gets it back to John. You can see that defensive intensity by the Trojans right now. It's on a different level. Kicks it over to Hintz. Hintz will drive middle. Kicks it corner to Pana. Pana's three. That one's good. Trojans lead 11-6. Deflected, good pass. Good finish. Good read by Korf. Good finish by Claudia Garath. John's going to push, kicks it to Pana. Sides against the drive. Back to John. Tell you what, Claudia Garath does a nice job on Abby John. Good defender. You see her constantly putting her hand up. Gets the rolled up. Fallingstead, who has it knocked out of bounds. But they're going to say it's off the Vikings. We'll stay with the Trojans. Our first chance to see what the Trojans will run here if the baseline out of bounds play. 11-8 Trojans, 10:31 to play. Get it into Fallingstead. Fights through the contact. Shot no good. Good defense. Welch was straight up. Korf, some fancy dribbling. Her jump shot's up. Nothing but net there. Morgan Korf, great move. Takes it herself. Trojans lead 11-10. 10:06 to play here, first half. Cassette gets a double screen. Not sure what happened over there. Hintz got knocked over. John's going to drive. Nice crossover by her. Some contact, and she fights through it. Korf is yelling for a charge. He may have a good argument there. Here come the Trojans. And here's what I'm talking about. Garath's inside, and she's not being looked at. John drops now to help. Good defensive pressure by them. And that's a 5-second call. And you can see the crowd's into it. Coach Baumstead's into it. Players are into it, and they feed off of that. So it's the substitutions back into the game for the Trojans. Number 2, Kennedy Gray. And then for the Vikings, that'd be number 23, Grace Backstrom. 13-10, 9.5 minutes to play, first half. Gray right off the bench. Thought she might try to fire one up. Looks inside to Hintz. Good back cut by Cassette. Nothing there. Hintz drives. Fights through that contact. Layup is good. Trojans lead 15-10. Almost halfway here through the first half. Good show by Haft. Gray, nothing there. Back up top to Welch. Skips it to Backstrom. Coach Baumstead looks like he's playing defense himself over there. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Good screen by Korf. Welch's three. Look good. And that's tough. Roysum, 5'11". And it's tough to box out. You can't teach size. Macy Pana gets it to Lexi Hafe. Kicks it up top to Anna Cassette. She'll drive in. Her floater's up and no good. Ball deflected by Hintz, but right into the hands of Garath. Korf will bring it up. Vikings trail 15-12. Korf from deep. No good. Rebound goes to Lexi Haft, who is very capable of bringing the ball up herself. She kicks it corner to Gray. Gray's three's no good. Fight for the board goes to Macy Pana. Pana gets it up top to Cassette. Trojans looking for some offense here. Abby Johns getting a little breather on the bench. Swinging around to Cassette. Good gamble by Korf. Kicks it over to Gray. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Trojans realize it. And we're going to have an arm bar there on the Vikings. That's going to be number 34, Claudia Garath. Her first, team's third. And as I said, Abby John back into the game, got a quick breather. Same with Ariana Hovland, who's back into the game, giving Roysum a breather. Trojans lead 15-12, get it into John. Defended by Garath. Looking for a screen from Haft. Good screen by Haft. John up top, maybe in isolation here, trying to clear it out. She'll drive. She finishes the layup. Good play by her. They lead 17-12, 7:40 to play. Here comes Korf. You're going to see that unique defense again. Nice play. Oh, I spoke too soon. And that's going to be a travel. Vikings will keep possession here with a fresh 20-second shot clock. Fallingstead into the game for the Trojans. 7:33 to play. Trojans lead 17-12. Here's our first glimpse of a baseline out of bounds play for the Vikings. And they're not even good play. Back into Korf's hands. Perfect timing on that. Welch up top. Here comes no screen. They're going to double that. Lots of contact, and they're going to get Gray for a foul. Lots of body there. 4 seconds on the shot clock, but that'll... looking for a reset. 22nd on the foul. So good break there for the Vikings. Fresh 20. Good screen by Graff. Little jumper, elbow jumper by Korf. No good. Fight for the board. Gets to left Lexi Haft, who does a little handoff to Abby John, who wants to run. Kicks it back to Haft. Haft has it knocked out of her hands. Good defense by the Vikings. You can see the intensity and the pressure here starting to amp up. Gray, little handoff to John. Floats in. Gets it to Wallingstead. Her layup's no good. Fight for the board. We're going to have a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Trojans. Trojans lead 17-12. 13 seconds on the shot clock. 6:47 to play first half. Megan Guler into the game. 5'1" freshman. Trojans get into Gray. Back to John. 8 seconds on the shot clock. She kicks it. Baseline jumper from Fallingstead, no good. Good effort by Hafe, but she was on the line and she tried to save it. Vikings will take possession. Frederick into the game for Pana. Comes a little full court pressure here by the Trojans. Welch will bring it up. Kicks it over to Hovland. Gets it to Guler. Korf calling out some plays. Get over to Claudia. Looking inside for Welch. Good defense by the Trojans. Backstrom dribbles. Not where you want to be. That ball is stolen away from John, and she's going to run. She pushes it all the way for a layup. Nice play by Abby John. Comes that full court pressure again. John's going to look to trap. And not a smart play by her there. Get a little hip check. Megan Guler. That'll be Abby John's first. Team's third. Both teams with 3 fouls. Trojans lead 19-12. 5:58 to play here first half. Hovland over to Guler. Defended by Gray. You'll see Hafe try to front Welch down low. Welch has it near corner. McGrath had position, but it looked like Welch stepped on the line. And if you can see that at home, the Barnesville student section was letting the official know, pointing on that line. Shout out to, you see Ethan Larson, Jay Shumperlin, Nick Robidoux, Zach Bradman, Peyton Amundsen, Colin Morey in that front line right there. Best turnout we've had all year, I would say. Trojans lead 19-12. 5:35 to go first half. John defended by Claudia. She drives in. Her layup's good. Trojans lead 21-12. 5:25 to play. Korf looking inside. Kicks it back out to Hovland. Her three is good. Much needed bucket for the Pelican Rapids Vikings as it cuts that 9-point lead to 6. 5:10 to play here first half. 21-15 Trojans. Haft near wing. Up top to John. Garaff steals it. Gets it to Korf. And that's almost from the white line, folks. No good. Hustle for the board. Deflected out of bounds by Lexi Hafe, so the Vikings will retain possession and get a fresh 20 seconds on that shot clock. We're going to get our first timeout of the game. 13 minutes and 7 seconds into the game, we're going to get our first timeout, and that's a full timeout taken by Coach Ryan Bomstead. So with that, let's thank our sponsors: Lee's Electric, Ratzell's Pool Hall, Four Hill Farms, Ballgreen Construction, Midwest Bank, Barnesville Grocery, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Dean's Bulk Service, and Together Counseling. So as I said earlier in the pregame, before I went and did some shenanigans, Pelican enters this game overall record of 19-2, a 9-1 conference record, and a section record of 9-2. Barnesville is 13-6 overall, a 7-2 conference record, and a 10-1 record in the section. Currently, Pelican is in first place in the Heart of Lakes Conference. If Barnesville were to win tonight, that would put Barnesville, Pelican, and Perm in a 3-way tie for first place in the conference. If Pelican were to win tonight, that solidifies their spot at number 1, and also increases their chances of possibly getting a top seed in Section 8 AA. And the same could be said for Barnesville. If they were able to win tonight, that increases their chances of a top seed. So this is, at this late in the season, this is what you want to play for. This is the type of game you want. You want these games to mean something, and this game means everything right now. So that's why you see the intensity from the crowd. You see the intensity from the players. They realize what's at stake. Looking inside to Welch, gets great position. Nothing Lexi Hafe can do there. Good play out of that timeout for the Vikings. Cuts the lead to 4. Gets it to Hafe. She'll drive in. Her layup's no good. Rebound Fallingstead. She's fouled. It looks like it's going to go on number 44. Ellie Welch, her second, team's 4th. So decision time, but it doesn't even look like Coach Korf is questioning it. He's going to keep Welch in the game. Fallingstead's first free throw is good. Looks like something was said to the Vikings bench. I'm not sure what. I'm thinking it was a warning of some sort. So, Fallingstead hits both. Trojans lead 23-17. 4:24 to play. Nobody guarding Claudia Garath, and that's what I was referring to earlier, is she actually got that and didn't even look to score. But that's what she's trying to do. Royson's layup is good. Good play by Garath to get it to Roysum. A cutting Roysum. Cuts it to 4. 4:03 to play. Frederick gets it up top to Hafe. Back to Frederick. But a miscommunication. Turnover Trojans. Trojans lead 23-19. 3:58 to play, first half. Korf going to be defended by Gray. Over to Hovland. Welch doing a good job working down low. Back up top to Korf, defended by Gray. 17 seconds on the shot clock. She drives in, her floater's up. No good. Rebound goes to Fallingstead. Gets it to John, who's pressured. She's going to look to take it herself. Her floater's up and good. Nice play by her, but good defense there by Claudia Garath as she stepped in and forced Abby to pull up and not make contact with her. Korf gets doubled. Welch is going to look to put it down. Spin move. Back into traffic. Looks like she might have walked, but they let her play as there was contact, and their refs have been consistent through that. Trojans lead 25-19, 3:05 to play. John back up top to Hafe. Gets it over to Frederick. Gets a screen. Drives in. Some contact. Rebound Fallingstead. Gets the board. Kicks it back out to Gray. Her three's in and out. Rebound Welch. 2:45 to play. Trojans lead 25-19. Here comes Korf. Nice crossover. Going to be bodied by number 2, Kennedy Gray. That'll be her second, team's 4th. So both teams have 4 fouls. Both teams are 3 fouls away from the bonus. Annika Cassette into the game for the Trojans. 27 seconds on the shot clock. 2:41 to play. First half. Trojans lead 25-19. Korf has it. Defended by Cassette. Gets it up top to Garath. Over to Hovland. Back up top to Claudia Garath. Almost loses it. Avoids touching half court. Good play by her. Back to Korf. Over to Hovland looking inside. Nice move by Roysum. Bank is not open right now. Roysum hustle for the board. And they're going to get a travel. And that's a tough call over there, I will admit, as they're both going for it. Fallingstead's bumping her, causing her to take that extra step. .2:15 to play. Trojans lead 25-19. Abby John bringing it up for the Trojans. Cassette got it to Frederick. She decided against the 3 in the far corner. John's going to let one go. That one's deep. Rebound Korf. She'll push. And that's a block. And I believe she's in the cylinder. Yep, and that's what I see the ref is pointing at. Yep. Easy call. It's not debatable then. The defender has it any part of that foot in the cylinder on that line, it is going to be a block. So good call. Free throw is good by Korf. That's her 6th point to the night. Second one is up and good as well. Balanced scoring effort thus far by the Vikings. Korf with 7, Welch with 5, Royston with 4. Frederick's 3, no good. Trojans lead 25-21, 1:40 to play here, first half. Welch will look to drive. Good defense. Blocked. Rebound, Welch. Offensive board is good. Sometimes it's that easy. You get your own offensive board and you put it right back. John drives in, fights through the contact, no call. They're letting him play. Vikings with a chance to take the lead or tie. Korf's 3's no good. Fight for the board. That's won by Royston. Korf's floater's good. Ties it up. 25-25. 1:05 to play, first half. Good response here by the Lady Vikings as they've tied it up. John with a screen from Haft. Cassette looking inside, nothing there. Kicks it over to Frederick. Sides against the 3, drives baseline. Nothing there. Up top to John. John gets it to Cassette. Her 3, no good. Fight for the board. Won by the Vikings. Frederick and Fallingstead collided. 4-second. It's about difference here between shot clock and game clock. Welch has it, so Vikings, depending when they shoot, will leave some time for the Trojans. Royston's shot is up and no good. Rebound Frederick. Trojans can play for the last shot. 25-25. 16 seconds to play here. Comes a little screen for Frederick. Back up top to Haft. Gets it over to Fallingstead. Baseline jumper from Fallingstead's no good. 4 seconds. 3. Korf's got a chance. No good. And we got a foul. And they're going to call a foul, a shooting foul on the last play of the game. They're going to talk about it. Interesting, not play of the game, play of the half, last play of the half. So we got 14 there, shooting 3. So the Vikings with a chance with no time on the clock to take the lead here. So .3, they put .3 on the clock. Excuse me, there is time. But with .3 you can't do anything, so. Here come 3 free throws from Morgan Korf. First one is good. That's Korf's 10th point of the night. Vikings lead 26-25. Second one is also good. Extends that Viking lead to 2. Korf's 11th point of the night. The third one is good. No good. Stepped across the line. So it's 27-25, .3 on the clock, and there's, as I said, nothing you can do. The second she touches it, it's halftime. So Vikings with a great response, trailing 25-19 and a half on that 8-0 run to take a 27-25 lead. Korf got 2 out of 3 free throws there with 0.3 of a second on the clock. As I said, this is a intense game, right? A lot on the line here for both teams, and you can just see that with their play, their defensive intensity and the crowd's intensity. So it'll be a game of adjustments. You saw Barnesville's defensive plan was, in a sense, not to really guard Claudia Garaf. And that threw him for a loop a few times, but they did make some adjustments there at the end when they did get it to Claudia in the middle of the paint, and you finally ran some cutters there, and they found Royston for a few buckets. And I think for the Trojans, it's, got to hit your jumpers because they're settling for those jumpers right now. If that's their game plan, going to continue shooting those, they maybe need to take higher percentage shots or, look to attack. And that, I think their best chance is in transition. And you saw that with Abby John getting out and running. So we'll see. We'll see what both coaches do. There's a reason that Pelican's 19-2. I'm going to assume they are a team that makes very good adjustments. So I'm excited to see what the second half holds. So with that being said, enjoy some 6th grade traveling basketball here for the next few minutes. And And I'll be back right before start of the second half.
building tonight. Let's wish a happy birthday to Willow Leary on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Let's hear it for the 6th grade basketball team. Get out your tickets for Split the Pot as we win our winning tickets. Get out your tickets for Split the Pot. The jackpot for tonight is $105. And the winning ticket is 14308. 459. Once again, 14308 459. If you have the winning ticket, come to the sports table and claim your prize.
The voice of the Trojans, Mr. Jedediah Johnson. Let everybody know what the Split the Pot ticket was. Going to pull up some area scores here. DGF beat Holly tonight 53-40. A big win for the Lady Rebels over the Holly Nuggets. Perm leading Breckenridge, I almost said Widge, 31-20 with 1 minute left in the first half. And I'm using the Minnesota Score Feed app. I know I talk about it all the time, but this app, it's unbelievable. Monaga and Frazee. At half, Monaga leads 22-21. Monaga is 18-1, folks. They've won 18 games in a row. And they look like a force to be reckoned with in Section 8 AA. But you know what? Those Frazee Lady Hornets, Barnesville got to see them on Saturday, and they are a tough team. That is a team you really don't want to play first round of playoffs. They're young, and they're only getting better. So, very impressive score there for them to be down 1 at half to Monaga. See if we have any boys' scores. Doesn't look like, and I know we see both Pelican boys and Barnesville boys here tonight, so it tells you that it's not a conference night for the boys' games. So it doesn't look like any local scores there. So we're going to start the second half. Vikings will get the ball first with a chance to extend that 2-point lead. And it's been I want to say, I guess, a two-headed monster there for the Vikings with Korf and Welch having 18 of the 27 points for the Vikings. First possession, that's a turnover. Here goes Abby John. Kicks it corner. Frederick's three's up off the top of the backboard, not out of bounds. Interesting. I thought John maybe had a chance there to go for that fast break layup, but she's got good court vision and decided to try to set her teammate up. So Vikings lead 27-25, 17:35 to play, second half. Roysum looking inside for Welch, nothing there. She's going to try to back down Fallingstead. Double. Kicks it up top to Backstrom. Her three, no good. Good box out by Fallingstead. Gets it ahead to John. I think the Trojans, their recipe right now, yes, Abby's got 15, but I think they really want to get Fallingstead going. She's been that other main contributor for the Trojans this year. The second I say that, there she is, fighting through that contact in her own offensive board. We're going to get a foul. We'll see who it's on. Foul's going to go on number 13. Morgan Korf. Her first, team's first in the second half. Vikings fans are happy that wasn't on number 44, Ellie Welch. That would have been her third. First free throw's up and good. Not even a minute in the second half. That would have been big, but Korf's first. Welch avoids the third foul. Fallinstead's second one is short. Rebound goes to Haft. Trojans with a chance to take the lead. Comes a screen from Haft. John's going to take the three herself. Fight for the board goes to Ellie Welch, who's been all over the glass tonight. Comes Korf, defended by Gray. Good crossover. Fights through something. I think just lost her footing there. Good defense by the Trojans. And her shot went out of bounds, so Trojans trailed 27-26. Good pressure defense there by Korf on Frederick. Here comes a screen from Haft for John. Try to take it all the way. Her shot's up and good. Gives the Trojans a 1-point lead, 16-24 to play, second half. Welch setting the screen. Here comes a little double. Trojans recover. Little back pick on John. And there is good read by Fallinstead. As I was going to say, Claudia looked like she was wide open. John with a little Euro step. Fights through that, no good. Good defense there by the Vikings. Welch will take it herself. Gets it to Roysum. Going to hit that spin move. Good shot by her. Good rebound by Frederick. Gets it ahead to Haft. Haft not known for her shot. Decides against it. Good screen. John will take it. Fights through the bump. And one. Ethan Larson. Flexing over there in the crowd. Good finish by Abby John. Trojans have come out here in the second half with their foot on the gas pedal. John to the line for the good old-fashioned three-point play. She yelled off, but it went in. That's John's 20th point of the night. Trojans lead by 4. Korf defended by Gray. Korf has 11 on the night. Welch. Garath has it up top. Back to Korf. Good shot fake. Drives in. Kicks it up top to Welch. She's capable. Three's no good. Good rebound by Abby John. She's going to push. Korf tries to cut her off. She skips it across to Haft. To Frederick in the corner. She likes that shot. No good. Fight for the board. Morgan Korf comes away with it. Korf with a little hesitation move. And we're going to get a body foul. Or hand check, excuse me. It's going to be on number 4, Sophie Frederick. Oh, excuse me, on number 2. So they did get Gray, the primary defender there. So Gray's third. Checking into the game for the Vikings, number 20, Ariana Hovland. So interesting here by Coach Baum said he's leaving Gray in with 3 fouls, and we're not even 3 minutes. No help defense there by the Trojans. And Welch is going to go to the line for 2. Good play by her. Spin back. So Frederick's second, team second. Welch's first free throw is no good. Couple substitutions for the Trojans. Number 14, Annika Cassette. Number 22, Auburn Hintz. Trojans lead 31-27. Welch's second free throw on the way. That one's good. John will bring it up for the Trojans. Defended by Claudia Garath. Hintz has it, kicks it short corner to Fallinstead, who I said that's somebody the Trojans need to look to get going here second half. John kicks it corner to Frederick. She's due to hit a shot here, folks. That 3 is good. Sophie's had numerous big games this year for the Trojans, hitting multiple threes, so she's fully capable of getting hot at any second. Good play by Korf, and that layup is good. Just cool, calm, and collected Morgan Korf as she navigates her way through the defense. Cassette to Hintz, back to Cassette. Little dribble handoff to John, shuffles her feet. That's going to be a travel. Good call by the official. Vikings trail 34-30, 14-13 to play. Korf is leading the way with 13, Welch has 8. I'd look for one of those two to get going here. Good screen by Claudia Garath. Gets it back up top to Garath. Over to Hovland. Her 3's up. And that one's good. Ariana Hovland, for being a freshman, she is not afraid to shoot. That is very impressive for someone that young. The lights are never too bright. Hintz has it up top. Gets it to John. I think the Vikings know that John's the one that's going to get things going for the Trojans. Kicks it to Cassette, who'll drive middle. Fights through some contact. No good. Gets her own board. Layup is no good. Fallingstead, fight for the board. Good job by Morgan Korf. Comes away with it. Vikings have a chance to take the lead. She'll take a three. That one's short. Claudia Garath, right place, right time. Korf. That one might have been from Glendon if she took that one. And we're going to get a... We'll see what's on here. Cassette. A little hand check or a hold. So Vikings will take it, inbounding it. Baseline out of bounds here. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Chance to take the lead. Comes Korf. Welch is going to drive. Loses it. Knocked out by Welch. Trojans will take it. Interesting here where, almost 23 minutes into this game, and there's only been one timeout taken. So Pelican has all 5. Trojans have 4. 2 fulls and 2 30s left. So as we'd like to say, that last couple minutes of this game might take half hour because they'll be stopping the clock. John drives in. Good finish by her. Extends that lead to 3. Shadeza Stahlberger quick on that scoreboard over there. I think she knew it was going in before it went in. Good play by Korf. Thinking an and one, but said it was on the ground first. It's Cassette's third, so both Kennedy Gray and Annika Cassette have 3. Korf is tough to stop right now. She's just, as I said, she's cool and calm and collected. She's under control, and it's easy for her to get to the hoop right now. Giraffe has it. They're going to get a reaching call on Fallingstead. So first half saw a lot go. In this half, it seems that they're calling the reach-ins and that ticky-tacky stuff, so both teams need to be aware of that. Korf's shot is blocked by John. Good recovery by Abby. Coach Korf yelling out a play. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Look to get it into Welch. She'll drive. Good defense. And we got to travel. But good read. Royston was there for that layup. She didn't turn the ball over. Trojans lead 36-33. 12-19 to play. Here comes John. Kicks it over to Cassette, far wing. Back up top to Fallingstead. Over to John. Here comes that screen for Hintz. Looking inside. Nothing there. Gets it up top to Frederick. Fumbles the ball. Gets it over to Cassette. Maybe wanted to give it to Fallingstead. Nothing there. Hintz giving it a look. Nothing. Kicks it back to Cassette. 12 seconds on the shot clock. They finally get it to Fallingstead, who kicks it inside to Hintz now. Hintz with a bank shot. Trojans lead 38-33. Nice shot by Hintz. Good back cut there by Roysum. Hovland is a capable shooter. Has it. And she's fouled. And that's costly as the Trojans have fouled Viking shooters twice tonight at 3-point shots. So that's Frederick's third. So Gray, Frederick, and Cassette all with 3. Hovland's first free throw is no good. Trojans lead 38-33. Hovland will get 2 more. Second one is good. Takes a little shooter's bounce off the back of the rim. Checking for the Vikings, number 23, Grace Backstrom. For the Trojans, 2 juniors, number 15, Macy Pana, number 24, Lexi Haft. Hovland with a chance to cut it to 3 in a 1-possession game. Second one's no good. Rebound, Lexi Haft. Abby John going to bring it up for the Trojans. Trojans lead by 4, 11 and a half minutes to play here first half against the 9th-ranked Pelican Rapids Vikings, the 19-2. First place in the HOL Conference Vikings. Haft going to drive. Her floater's no good. Not floater, just a little bank shot. Auburn Hintz with a beautiful offensive board. Too strong off the glass. Here comes Korf. She'll pull up for a 3. Short. John gets it. Trojans have 3-on-2 if they want it. John has it knocked out of her hands. Good play. I believe that was number 23, Grace Backstrom. Huge play by her. Korf has it. Hesitation, little crossover, jumper, no good. Fight for the board as Hintz gets it to Pana. Over to John. Here come the Trojans. Good sequence there. John drives in. Little forearm there by number 34, Claudia Garaf. Her second, team's third. Kennedy Gray back into the game for the Trojans. A couple substitutions for the Vikings. Number 3, Megan Guler. Number 33, Anna Roysum. Trojans inbounded a Cassette. So they got John on the bench right now, giving her a breather. Good cut over to Cassette. Fakes a 3. Little spacing issue here for the Trojans. Pana gets it to Cassette. She'll drive, fights through that contact. No good. She'll go to the line for 2 free throws. So I think the question is, with this lineup for the Trojans, is where are the offensive points going to come from? And Cassette's answering that right now with a free throw on her first attempt. I think I heard a Pelican Rapids fan over there yell cheesecake. Cheesecake sounds pretty good right now. Cassette's second one is good as well. Trojans lead 40-34, 10.5 minutes to play here. And Coach Korf too, buying Korf some rest too over there. So both John and Korf are resting. Cassette picks up her 4th foul. A long ways from the basket, which has Coach Baumstead very upset because now here come the Vikings in the bonus the rest of the half. Frederick into the game for Annika Cassette. I think players have to adjust. I think they should understand now how the refs are calling it here in the second half. Welch's first free throw is good. Her 9th point of the night cuts the lead to 5. Second one is also good. 40-36, Trojans lead, 10:22 to play, second half. A little pressure here by the Vikings. Gets it to Gray, over to Pana. Back up top to Gray. Back to Gray. Pana skips it across to Frederick. Gray kicks it corner to Hafe, so spacing here. Hafe kicks it inside to Hintz. Good block by Welch, and will stay with the Trojans. And with that, we're going to get some substitutions here. So you see Coach Baumstead make those, and here comes Coach Korf's counters. Baumstead will throw out a fall instead and a John. He's going to counter with a Korf and a Garaf. Fall instead with a cut, nothing there. Kick it up top to John. Remember, 8 seconds on the shot clock. John's got to go. She drives in, has it knocked out of her hands. Turnover. Here come the Vikings. Welch has it. Gets it up top to Hovland. 9:42 to play. Korf has it. Defended by Gray. She drives in. Good finish by her. Cuts the lead to 2. 9.5 minutes to play. John kicks it far corner. Pana's going to let a 3 go. That one's no good. Good box out by Hovland. Probably not the quick shot Coach Baumstead wanted there. Korf drives in, kicks it. Good play there by John, knocks it out. Ball is just rolling around. And somehow the Trojans come away with it. Gray's going to let one fly. That one's no good. Fight for the board is won by Welch. Trojans are gambling there in that back court. It's giving the Vikings numbers here as they head up into the front court. Korf will drive. Good push off there. Foot's on the line. Short. Fight for the board. Ellie Welch. Great hustle. Sets up Korf for a 3. Had a chance to take the lead. Smart play by Macy Pana. She lets it go out of bounds. .8:42 to play. Trojans lead 40-38. John will bring it up for the Trojans. Both student sections standing. Good play by Korf. Read that right away. And I know Coach Baum said he's probably saying, can't be robots. We can't be doing the same thing. Got to read that defense. John gets a screen from Gray, looks to drive in, fights through that contact, and somehow makes a little scoop layup with her left hand. Tough finish by Abby John. Extends that lead to 4, 8:15 to play. Giraffe is up top, looking maybe to set a screen. Here it comes. And we got a 5-second call. So they're going to correct that. So I think they said it was 5, but then she did make the action of dribbling there. I think that's what, hard to tell when it's on the opposite side. So inside Welch, good position. And John's going to foul her. So Welch to the line for 2. John's second, Trojans' 8th. 42-38, 7:59 to play. Ellie Welch to the line for 2. First one is up and good. 42-39. Vikings trail the Trojans. Second one is good. 42-40, 7:56 to play. Abby John bringing it up for the Trojans. Hands off to Kennedy Gray. Up top to Haft. Swings it over to Pana. Back up top to John. Looking for a screen. Gets one. Drives in. Has her shot blocked by Roysum, that 5'11 junior. Good defensive play by her. Now it goes over to Roysum. Vikings can take the lead with a 3 or tie it with a 2. Good defense there. Corner, Hovland for the lead. That's good. Vikings retake the lead, 43-42, 7:19 to play. Pana far near corner, drives in. Haft going to set a screen for John up top. Looks to get into the paint. Her shot is good. Coach Baum said looked like he wanted a timeout. Hovland again. She's on fire right now, folks. 13 points on the night for Ariana Hovland. John getting a screen from Haft. Kicks it over to Pana. Kicks it over to Gray. Gray gets it over to Haft, who looked to drive. Corner to Pana, screen. Fights through that contact, it's a turnover. Korf has it. Has her shot blocked. Roysum with the offensive board. Good play, good finish. Claudia Garaf with the finish, extends that lead to 4 for the Vikings. Good read by Morgan Korf. John with the crossover. Fights through that contact, couldn't get it. Forward goes to Welch. They're going to get a reach-in foul on the Trojans. That's on fouling said, her second, team's 9th. So it'll send Welch to the line for a 1-and-1. So with that full timeout, we'll take a chance to thank our sponsors. Thank you to Lee's Electric, Ratzo's Pool Hall, Four Hill Farms, Bulgreen Construction, Midwest Bank, Barnesville Grocery, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Dean's Bulk Service, and Together Counseling. How about Ariana Hovland? Those 2 threes in the last minute and a half have given the Vikings a 4-point lead. She's been the answer so far. So it's sort of a 3-headed monster here for the Vikings with Korf, Hovland, and Welch. When you look on the Trojan side, you see Johns leading the way at 26. And then you got 3 girls on the court currently with 3 points apiece. So they're looking for that second piece, that second girl to step up right now. Because you're seeing all that attention on Abby. Someone else has got to be willing to step up and take a shot. So Coach Baum said takes that timeout. He's got 1 full and 2 30s left. Coach Korf over there hasn't taken one yet, so he's still got the full gamut of timeouts. It'll be Ellie Welch going to the line for the 1-and-1 with 6:11 to play. Welch's first free throw, nothing but net.
We would like to take a moment to recognize a milestone for one of the Pelican Rapids girls basketball players. We would like to congratulate Ellie Welch, who just scored her 1,000th point. Congratulations, Ellie Welch, on your 1,000th career point.
So we'll give Ellie Welch that moment. What an awesome moment for her to score that 1,000th point and to extend that lead to 5. Misses a second, but I think she'll take that as she's gotten her 1,000th point. Drive by John. Layup is good. Quick answer by the Trojans, 49-46. Trojans need to stop. Good pass, but stolen away by Frederick. John, hesitation move again, but can't finish. Coach Bromstead wants something. Here comes Korf. Nice move by her. Layup is good. And I think Gray, with those couple fouls, 3 fouls, doesn't want to put herself in harm's way right now. Vikings lead by 5. 5.5 minutes to play. And there's that crowd. John drives, kicks it to Fall instead. She'll drive middle. Her shot is good, and she's fouled by number 44, Ellie Welch, which will be her 3rd. Team's 5th. So much needed bucket by the Trojans there, and a chance for the good old-fashioned 3-point play to cut this to a 2-point game. So both teams with big plays on each end right now. Fallinstead's free throw is no good. Vikings lead 51-48. Korf will bring it up for the Vikings. Comes John trying to steal it away, and they're going to get her for a reach-in. Her 3rd, team's 10th. So Korf to the line for a double bonus. First one is good. Gets the front end. Bounces in. That's Korf's 18th point of the night. Extends that lead to 4. Chance to extend it to 5. Nothing but net. Vikings lead 53-48, 5:14 to play. John hints. She'll drive. Has it stolen away by Korf. Good play, good defensive play. We'll see if the Vikings are in a hurry here, leading by 2 possessions. 4:57 to play. Roysum inside to Welch, has position. Backs down, has a fight for the board. It's going to be won by Abby John, but has it stolen away by Roysum. Gets it to Korf, sides against the 3. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Defended by Gray. Drives in. Floater's good, and they got a block. It's going to be an and 1. Big call. Ava Fallinstead picks up the block.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 22, Aubrey Higgins. First personal foul.
Excuse me, that foul isn't going Hintz, her first. So Korf to the line for the 3-point play. And that free throw's no good as she stepped across the line. Vikings lead 55-48. 4:25 to play. John's going to pull up for three. No good. Good box out over there by Korf. Vikings lead 55-48. 4:22 to play. We'll see if they're in a hurry, which they won't be. You see Coach Korf over there calling out the play. Morgan drives in. Floater's good. Vikings lead 57-48. That's Korf's 23rd point of the night. John drives in. She's fouled. She makes it. She'll go to the line. Much needed basket there. And that'll be John's 30th point of the night. Cuts that lead to 7. Chance to cut it to 6 with 4 minutes on the clock. Free throw's good. So 6-point game. Trojans desperately need to stop. Korf has been the answer here the last few minutes. Hovland, a dangerous shooter here in the near corner. Get it to her. She'll drive baseline. Her shot is, she's fouled. So she'll go to the line for 2. So that fall's going to go on Hintz. Her second. Hovland to the line for 2. First one's good. So 3:47 to play. Vikings lead 58-51. Hovland's second free throw attempt. No good. Rebound John. Here comes John, looks to push. She skips at corner. Frederick's 3. No good. Rebound. Those 2. Royston, who gets it up to Korf. Vikings don't have to be in a rush here. Could run it down to just about 3 minutes to play. Korf, nice drive. Can't finish. Rebound goes up Fallingstead. Gets it to John. Will run, and she's got shooters in the corner, but she's going to take it herself. Layup is good. 58-53, 3:17 to play. That's Abby John's 33rd point of the night. That'll be Coach Baumsted's last full timeout. So he'll have 2:30s left. And with that full timeout, we'll take a chance to thank our sponsors again. So thank you to Together Counseling, Dean's Bulk Service, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Barnesville Grocery, Midwest Bank, Ball Green Construction, Fort Hill Farms, Ratzel's Pool Hall, and Lee's Electric. So we'll pull up some local scores again. Check on that Monaga game. As I mentioned earlier, DGF beat Hawley 53-40. Perm is leading Breckenridge by 11 with 14 minutes to play in the game. Monaga, no update, as last update was that halftime score, so 22-21 still is all I got. So, 3:17 to play. Vikings lead by 5. See what their strategy is offensively and what the Trojans are going to try to do to get a stop. Korf leads the way at 23, followed by Hovland with 14 and Welch with 13. Hovland defended by Frederick, looking inside for Welch, nothing there. Gets it back to Korf, who has the ball knocked out of her hands, and they get a timeout call by Coach Korf. Veteran move by him, sensed that jump ball before Annika Kasek could jump in. Be a 30-second timeout, 18 seconds on the shot clock. See what Coach Korf draws up over there. They're in no rush right now. They lead by 5. But next jump ball, Trojans keep possession. We'll get possession next jump ball. Next foul by the Vikings will put the Trojans in the bonus. And as you know, the Vikings are shooting the double bonus here the rest of the way. So 2:59 to play. Vikings lead 58-53. And he's going to take a consecutive 30-second timeout. So Coach Korf will use a second 30. And Jedediah Johnson, the voice of the Lady Trojans, is reading out the winners, I believe, of the silent auction items. So hoping that they made a good amount of money that can be given to the Giving Hearts Day. Lots of red in the crowd. You see the student section. You see the scorers table. I have my Giving Hearts Day shirt on. You see our supervisors, our trainer, for a good cause. And that'll be February 8th, so Thursday. All right, so 2:59 to play. Vikings lead by 5. They get it into Korf. Here comes that nice cut by Welch. He's going to spin back. Good D. Fallingstead rips it away. I think the Vikings got the look they wanted, but good look, great defense. John crosses, nothing there. Up top to Hintz. Back to John, who gets a screen. Kicks it corner to Fallingstead. Up top to Frederick. She's a shooter. To Hintz. Hintz, that'll be a big shot for her. In and out. Fight for the board. Cassette. Fallingstead. She's fouled. She makes it. And one for Ava Fallingstead. Her second and one of the night. With a chance for the Trojans to cut it to 2 with 2:28 to play. And that foul was on number 34, Claudia Garath. Her 4th, team 7th. Fallingstead's free throw. No good. Fight for the board is won by Morgan Korf. So Vikings, I would sense, would slow it down here. No rush. Coach Korf giving out the signals. Some action down low. Here comes Welch setting a screen for Roysum. Looking inside for Welch. Here comes the triple, excuse me. Welch kicks it. DeGraff has it, gets it over to Roysum. Back to Welch. Now to Korf with 13 seconds on the shot clock. She's going to get doubled here. They're trying to get out of her hands. Graff has it. Skips it to Hovland, who's had the big answer all night. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it to Claudia Garath. Her shot is up. No good. 58-55. 1:46 to play. Trojans have the ball. Chance to tie it up. Cassette decides against a 3. John has it. They don't need a 3. Looks inside to Fallingstead. She's fouled. She makes it. She'll go to the line. Chance to tie it up. So Welch's 4th, team's 8th. Fallingstead's free throw's no good. Fight for the board. It's won by Korf again. Right place, right time for her. Vikings lead by 1. 1:27 to play. Trojans found something last time as they forced the ball out of Korf's hands. And I'm assuming they're going to try to do the same thing again. Get it out of either Korf's hands or Welch's hands. Little back pick for Welch. Nothing there. Dribble handoff to Korf. Good pass to Welch. She's fouled. She makes it. She'll go to the line for an and one. Fallingstead's 3rd. Welch's free throw's no good. Rebound John. 1:08 to play. Trojans trail 60-57. John's going to drive. Kicks it corner to Cassette. Big 3 for her. No good. Rebound. Fallingstead. And Fallingstead shoots it out of bounds. Looks like they're going to debate whether she shot that or if that was deflected. So we'll see what the call is. And they're going to say it was blocked. Deflected. So I will say about this officiating crew, they've done that multiple times tonight where they have met to talk about it, to decide what the best call is. They didn't want to screw that up. So they can do a reset here on the shot clock. So we'll do see what it is. So it's going to be a 26-second shot clock for the Trojans, which is big. 6 seconds is a long time here. John trying to get the ball, working in. They get it into Hintz, who's fouled, and she makes the layup. How many and ones are we going to get tonight, folks? It's just been an and one fest. Rafer Alston would be happy right now. Hintz with a chance to tie the game. Free throw's no good. Here comes Korf. Vikings lead 60-59, 51 seconds to go. Hesitation move by Korf, drives in. Layup no good. Fight for the board. And we got ourselves a jump ball, possession Trojans. Good aggressive play there by Morgan Korf. Trojans come away with the jump ball. 60-59, 44 seconds to play. Into John. Here comes Abby John. I'm going to assume Abby John is going to have her hands all over this ball right now. She's going to look to drive. Sides against it. Crossover. Cut off. Kicks it over to Hintz. This would be a big three for Auburn. Hintz. That one's no good. Welch with the rebound. And a timeout by Coach Korf. With 23.8 seconds. Good rebound by Welch. 23.8 seconds to go. Vikings lead 60-59. There'll be a full timeout. So obviously, Trojans will look to go for the steal. And if not, they're going to have to fall right away. But it is in the backcourt, so there's that opportunity for that double team. So, got to get it across still. So, I mean, they could play that game. But with that, let's take a chance to thank our sponsors again. So, thank you to Lee's Electric, Ratzel's Pool Hall, Fort Hill Farms, Ball Green Construction, Midwest Bank, Barnesville Grocery, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Dean's Bulk Service, and Together Counseling. So once again, Vikings lead 60-59 with 23 seconds to go. And they will be inbounding there from underneath the basket. So there is that 10 seconds that's in play that they have to get it across. So the Trojans don't necessarily have to fall right away. They can gamble. So we'll see what Coach Korf drew up here. Both teams have 2 timeouts left. I'm assuming we're going to see something to try to keep the ball out of Morgan Korf's hands. Comes a double, but they get it into Welch. And good screen there. Graf has it, and they're going to look to double now. Good screen. Korf is going to try to dribble it out. 13 seconds on the clock. Cassette is going to pick up her 5th foul, I believe. So Korf to the line for 2 with a chance to extend this to a 3-point game, leave it at a 1-point game or a 2-point game. 10.6 seconds to play. Free throw's good. Korf's 24th point of the night. Chance to extend it to 3. It's good. Timeout by Coach Brian Korf over there. Vikings lead 62-59. 10.6 seconds to go. So it'll be a full timeout. And looks like we got to fix the clock. But we'll take a chance here to thank our sponsors once again. So thank you to Together Counseling, Dean's Bulk Service, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Barnesville Grocery, Midwest Bank, Ball Green Construction, Fort Hill Farms, Ratzel's Pool Hall, Lee's Electric. So with 10.6 seconds to play, Trojans could look to try to go fast here and make a layup and then play that falling game. But I think you need to look for a 3, depending on if Pelican applies that full court pressure, which is going to cause that clock to go faster. So interesting here. We'll see what they have set up. Trojans out of the full timeout first. On the floor for the Trojans is Fallingstead, Haft, Frederick, John, and Hintz. For the Vikings, it'll be Hovland, Welch, Roysum, Garaf, and Korf. So, hold on. John dribbles, needs to take a 3 here too. Puts up a shot, no good. the Vikings will win 62-59. John with a tough shot. Good defense by the Vikings in that last possession. And the Vikings will improve to 20-2 on the year. Trojans will drop to 13-7. And the Vikings will move to 10-1 in the conference. So they have one conference game remaining, which will be with Perm. And they improve their section record to 10-2. Barnesville falls to 7-3 in the conference and 10-2 in the section. So what you'll see, I think, the biggest impact from will be section playoff standings. With this win, Pelican owns the head-to-head tiebreaker over the Trojans. And now we'll jump them if they are located next to each other in those standings. So, big game, but lots of games left, and congrats to the Vikings. That was an entertaining game, playoff atmosphere here at the BSA, and I would say two teams that may see each other again come playoffs. So with that, I want to say thank you for listening. So as the sun sets on tonight's game, we'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the hard work and dedication displayed by both teams on the court tonight. Win or lose, it's the spirit of the game and the camaraderie among these young athletes that truly stands out. Thank you all for listening and supporting both students from Barnesville and Pelican Rapids. Until next time, stay safe, and most importantly, go Trojans.